Good evening, Kansas City. This is DJE. Welcome to Sunday Sound Off on a victorious Chiefs winning Sunday nights here on the plaza. I am recording from Zucalo here in the lovely Country Club Plaza, where they are allowing me to sit on their porch where there is a fire. So I guess if you want to call it Fireside Chat Sunday Sound Off, the original name that I had back in the summer for some crazy reason, here it is. So you know what? A lot of people have asked a lot of questions lately as I'm sitting next to a warm fire on a kind of a brisk fall night. You know, I had a question last night, and this is perfect. I think these type of topics are great. You know, how does somebody in your status have a relationship with somebody that, let's say, casually drinks for social? And I would say, like, how do I have a relationship? Well, you know, for me, I've got 7 years of sobriety, almost. Well, tomorrow will be 5 months. 7 years, 5 months. And, you know, honestly, it really isn't one of those situations where I don't really think about that anymore. This is about myself, my own program. I guess the best way to put it would be, you know, if you decided to go to the gym and you wanted to lose weight or get yourself in a different shape, you know, would you expect your partner or person that you get to know to do the same thing? Would you have to have them always having the same workout regimen or routine as you? Because I don't really know. I mean, I know a lot of married couples. I know a lot of couples that are in relationships. I know a lot of people that are dating. I know a lot of people that are single. And what the common theme that I hear is that we live our own lives. So why do we need to think about what somebody else might be affected by? So if I'm going to drink a diet soda, or if I'm going to, you know, eat like a cheeseburger, you know, is that going to affect your diet or your regimen? And I would think, like, if you're dieting, if you're going through that, you know, that would be something that we'd, you know, talk about. So I'm just giving you an example because this was brought up to me and my attention yesterday, and it's a great topic. It's something I've wanted to talk about for a while. You know, can people have relationships when other people have chosen different lifestyle choices? Yes, you can. You can have relationships. I think anytime you get to know somebody, you always have to take into appreciation what other people, you know, have going on in their own lives. They might have kids, 2 jobs, you know, dealing with a family member. They might have something that's very serious that they have no control of. Honestly, I think it's all about yourself. Like, where are you at in your journey in life? Are you feeling comfortable with yourself? Do you feel like you're ready for something? Do you feel like you're happy with yourself? Because for me, about a year ago, I said to myself one day after I left work, it was about February, I'd say 16th or 17th, if I recall. I remember thinking to myself, I don't like the way I feel. I want to be healthier. I want to do something. I want to change my life. You know, yeah, I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking weed years ago. But I wanted it to get healthy. I wanted to start feeling healthier. I wanted to be in a better place mentally. So I started walking, running, biking, just doing some exercise. And after, you know, almost a year, I've lost now 15 pounds. And I feel great. And I plan on losing more after having a Sunday full of food, because, you know, it's Sunday fun day, and I'm allowed to do that because that's my choice. But that's where we get complacent and we lose, like, a part of our own self, is that we worry about what somebody else might think, or we worry about, like, you know, well, they're not doing what I do, or maybe I will feel guilty because I like to do this and they don't do that. Well, that's not true. You know, don't always assume just because somebody doesn't eat sushi, meaning that if I don't like sushi, it doesn't mean I have to have a problem with you eating sushi. Or if said person is drinking and the other person is drinking a soda pop or a coffee, so what? You have to understand your own self-confidence in your life. your own security, and understand that what you might do is not going to press, push, or convince, let's say, the other person and push them over a certain edge, because you're not going to do that. If a healthy person is ready to get to know another person, they will be very vocal, very open, and they will be very honest about where they're at mentally, emotionally, and physically with everything that goes on in their life. You know what? It doesn't take much to just take time for yourself to know where you're at personally. If you're just in a mode of, I don't know really what I want right now. I'm just trying to figure things out. I'm just trying to, get a better self. Well, then do that. Be honest with people. That's great. But if you feel like, you're comfortable in your own skin and you want to go forward, don't allow other people's choices to persuade you. That's it. That's all I got. That's Sunday Sound Off. Don't let people that are in recovery or sober, or people that are dieting, or people that have other choices, even if you're a smoker or non-smoker, don't let people persuade you to think other ways, because that's what they do or what they choose to not do. So it's just taking care of yourself and being gracious about what you have to offer for everybody else and what you have to give for your own life. That's it. Simple as that. Don't worry about my past. You worry about yours. You worry about your present. Because for me, and this is not directed at anybody, for me, I will always try to worry about myself first. And I will try to think about others. That's what we have to do in this world. But for me, the one thing I've learned is that I've got to take care of myself first. That's my mental, my health, everything. You've got to take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself at the end of the day, what do you got? What do you have? If you have children, you got to take care of them. You got to. You got animals, you got to take care of them. But when it comes to yourself, you got to make sure you're there. And you got to give yourself time to do that. That's all I got, guys. Have a great Monday. Go Chiefs. And what a great day today was. I love you all. Always feel free to leave me a comment or send me a personal message. I'm always here to talk. You guys take care.